Erin and Mike bring you into their world. It's not just chickens and the Angus herd. So take off your boots, relax, and go beyond the ranch.
Hi guys, welcome back to Beyond the Ranch. Hopefully we're back up and running. Because it's a holiday, I ended up having to kind of cut a few corners to get ready here. So
I think
our chat is messed up, so I got to fix that really quick. But that's an easy fix.
We'll pop the chat back. But on our end, it says perfect streaming. So hopefully you guys can hear us and see us. We can't tell if you can hear or see us because Mike's working on the chat real quick. Yeah. So, yeah. So today was video what, 4?
Video 4 today. It's weird because if nobody's ever realized it, like I'm working a day behind or a day ahead. I'm working in the future, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working in the future. So being able to, think that way where I'm like, okay, it's not Easter Day. It's the day before Easter.
Yeah.
And otherwise, if I do it the other way, I think it just really kind of confuses people. So.
Well, what would you do the other way?
Well, I could just say, hey, this is a day before. So I would be talking about it being Easter the day after. See what I'm saying?
Well, that's kind of what you...
No, I'm talking. I record it for myself a day early.
Yeah.
So that it's correct for the people that are viewing.
Yeah.
Like today I said Happy
Easter.
Easter, although I recorded it yesterday.
Yeah.
Now if I said Happy Easter today and what I recorded today and played it tomorrow, then everybody would be like, you're an idiot, right? So by...
Well, no, I think they'd understand that you're vlogging and it's not happening, it's not live.
It's not live, yeah.
So.
It's, the 30 and 30 is always a weird thing to kind of like ease into. Like I remember we even talked before we started and we were like,
yeah, I think we're good now, guys.
That we even talked about like maybe we can get 2 or 3 days ahead in case something happens and I fall and hit my head or something. Yeah, that didn't happen. But it was.
We did talk about though, like we thought you could do a live stream at some point in the middle of it, and so that would mean the day before you wouldn't have to film, but then the day that you do the live stream, you'd still have to film for the next day.
Right.
And so like it's just a.
It's tricky.
It's kind of like you're in the Matrix or something weird, like just a little bit, like just trying to think about like where you're at today versus where you're
right. It's like, and if you know me at all, I really like Back to the Future, so I'm going to use a Back to the Future reference here. But I can't run into my other self.
Yeah.
like, there's a chance that I could bump into my other self on the ranch, and that would cause a paradox that could destroy all the universe. So. 30 and actually tie it in because we're doing the live streams once on the first Sunday and on the third Sunday of every month. We really wanted to try to tie them in to the 30 and 30 friends, basically. I mean, you guys are our closest friends on YouTube, to be able to come and be a part of what we have to go through every single day. It's doing it again. Me.
Yeah.
Why is it doing this?
I don't know.
I don't know. I have to call our internet company and be like, dude, like, come on, fix this stuff.
Yeah, gremlins are in Wyoming. That's for sure. I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. We can't keep on resetting every time. This sucks.
Bambi.
Yeah.
We usually have really good, there's no weather issues. It's been not great lately.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me see if there's anything I can do on my end. I'm gonna anything while we're streaming. I was gonna say I could turn down the quality just a little bit. Streaming, but I don't think I can do that.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna try and fix it.
right? I mean, we can do that.
But you have to do it.
I don't know. We're going to try this. I've never done this before.
Turn off your Wi-Fi. No, you don't.
I don't.
The Wi-Fi is
the problem.
the problem.
True. Okay. Now,
I think you're.
I'm pretty sure I have YouTube on this phone, right? Somewhere. There it is. Okay. Don't you hate that when you're trying to find something on your phone? You're like, I know I have it somewhere. Okay.
I didn't think you could start a stream from
your phone?
Oh, it's already going.
Well, I know that.
Do you guys want to hear how we discuss technical YouTube difficulties?
Oh wait a minute, we're back to perfect streaming.
Oh, we're back?
Yeah, now it's saying perfect streaming. It was new. I was getting ready to switch. It was like, whoa, wait a minute. See? Okay.
So just leave that open.
Yeah. All right, now we should be back. Okay.
Okay.
Crazy, weird. All right.
We're sorry, guys.
We're sorry, and this is obviously I need to contact our service provider.
We've
and be
noticed
like,
for a couple weeks that our upload speed can be not great sometimes, and we should have 10 megabytes up, which is not great, but it's pretty good for the middle of nowhere, Wyoming, and so. But it's been slow sometimes. But you know that if you call them, you need to have like 4 hours
right
to like diagnose.
Yeah,
the problem.
yeah, it takes time. So
if anybody could come and do that for us,
we have some squatters probably showing up at the ranch at some point. We'll just put them on customer service
and
be
it's
like,
not like I could call the internet people, but like I could reset the router. That's the extent of my like internet technical abilities is to reset the router and unplug it for 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm. You know what actually probably wouldn't be a bad idea, and this is technical crap for this, but if we set up this computer so that we can hotspot it, if we had to.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So we can hotspot our phone to it, so we could use cellular if we had to, if we had problems.
Thank you, Miriam, for sending me tomato seeds. I have not got them yet.
What kind of tomatoes did you send?
I'll keep an eye out for those in the mail. So
No, is it a surprise?
I don't know.
Let's talk about surprises. Erin has a big surprise coming here before too long, and I know she's just dying to talk to you about it. And it's coming from the Cackle Hatchery.
Oh, it doesn't come till May.
Until May?
Yeah.
Well, we can't talk about it yet. Yeah, yeah.
It's not part of the 30 and 30.
It's not. I thought maybe it would be here during the 30 and 30. I thought that'd be awesome, but no.
No.
You ordered a surprise box of chickens.
So we've gotten chickens in the mail for years now. We've always used Cackle Hatchery. I've used one other hatchery and went back to Cackle. But I got a surprise box this year, and it's they're chocolate sprinkle tomato seeds. I've never heard of that variety, so thanks, Miriam.
She's making that up. You know that, right? She's messing with you.
Probably not.
They're chocolate chip tomatoes.
Maybe you'll like them. Maybe you don't like chocolate.
No.
So, so they have surprise boxes, and so you can get them with all kinds of different things. You can get like blue Egger surplus boxes. You can get heavy bird assortment boxes, and they have just a mystery surprise box. And so it is literally the leftovers from the day, and there can be turkeys, guineas, ducks, and then just a wide variety of chickens. So that's coming in May.
Yeah.
So like
That'll be fun.
50-ish birds.
I do have. I filmed today for tomorrow's video, obviously, and we do have a few of your birds make it into the video, the chickens. And I tried to chase down your peacock, the male peacock. He sees me coming with a camera now, and he like runs the other direction. But I did manage to chase him around a little bit and got a little bit of video.
Yesterday I was cleaning up around the chicken house, and then we were messing with water. Their water quit working, and so the whole time he's just doing his thing, oblivious to no one's paying any attention to him.
No.
He's trying to seduce the leghorn rooster.
Seducing anything that is out there, yeah.
But yeah, it's springtime.
Yeah, definitely. Love is in the air on the ranch.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But yeah, there's
What are you hoping for in the surprise bird box?
Oh, I don't know. So there's a chance it could be a turkey, right?
Yeah, there could be turkeys.
Okay, it can't be an owl. Sorry, JB. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, happy Easter owl. It was covered up by something else. I thought it said just an owl, like you could get an owl. I was like, that'd be awesome, but you can't. Happy Easter, JB. Thank you. So, no, the turkey thing would be cool, but I'm kind of leery of a turkey because I've heard they can be mean.
Yeah, thank you, Priscilla. So, and we do run, if we get turkeys, they might be meat turkeys because they do send their broad-breasted turkeys, and so then we'll have Thanksgiving, so.
Thanksgiving will be the turkey's name. we will call him
But
Thanksgiving.
I mean, we might get heritage breed turkeys also.
You can't eat those ones?
They don't grow like the meat turkeys do.
Gotcha.
As fast. And you can like I'm in a Facebook group that's specific to the surprise boxes for Cackle Hatchery, and like you can raise a meat turkey and have it live for several years if you make them work for food, make them free range, and limit their food.
Yeah, you got to exercise and put them on the treadmill.
Yeah. And you got to not let them eat, essentially at nighttime, which is what we have to do with the meat birds anyhow. So
Interesting.
yeah.
Interesting. All right.
I hope we get some turkeys. That's what I'm probably the most excited for is turkeys and just some weird chickens. Like I just want some goofy chickens. I want some chickens with hats and goofy feathers.
You want chickens with hats?
Yeah, they have those that have the feathers on top.
And they eat the chocolate tomatoes?
They probably would. How much does it cost roughly to raise poultry? Too much. It's not a break-even.
It's definitely. I mean, I honestly think if you were going to sell eggs to break even on chickens, you would have to sell what, $5 dozens?
$5-6 a dozen.
Yeah, especially in the wintertime here because you're feeding them so much. In the summertime, it's not so bad. But in the wintertime, like we put a lot of money and a lot of heat and power and water. You got to keep water open.
And it depends,
all that kind of stuff.
If you have a building you can repurpose into a chicken coop, or if you have to build a building, and like depending on how many birds you want space for, and what your weather conditions are and stuff. So, but I like them.
Oh yeah, birds are fine. I don't mind the birds.
Yeah. It's
just something else to deal with. You know, you walk in the shop and there's a goose right there. You're like, get out of the way, I got stuff to do. And
they're noisy too.
They yell at you for a while, and that's pretty much it.
Those white geese too are, they're from 2009. They were born.
They're old.
They are old.
Yeah. Break even with a big poultry operation. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think the more numbers you have, the more
helpful it is.
The more helpful it is. So.
But at the same time, not. So I mean, it's hard to say like specifically like if you.
There's a reason like chicken farmers. Or chicken companies pay farmers to raise chickens for them because it's not even efficient for them to raise their own chickens. They pay farmers they give them the chickens and say, hey, here, you raise these for me, and the higher your percentage of growth and less death loss and all that kind of stuff, you'll make more money. But even Tyson and those guys, they don't want to raise chickens.
No, it's a contract they have with their farmers. So it's hard to say like if you have 37 chickens, you can make money. It's going to depend on your area, your feed cost, your heating and electricity cost, and what you can sell them for. Some places get $7, $8, $9 a dozen, and we charge $4.
Yeah.
And we're probably one of the higher in the county.
Yeah.
So.
It's interesting. So the 30 and 30 is still going on. We had a calf tonight. This is the hardest, one of the harder things about the 30 and 32 is like, you never know what to expect each and every day. So Erin usually asks me the day before, she's like, what's on the agenda for tomorrow? And I'm like, I usually have like one thing. Yeah. That I'm going to try to do, and then the rest of it is all just gravy. Yeah, whatever happens.
But you have to. I feel like you have to leave the house with at least like a plan in the morning of like if nothing happens, especially this time of the year, because soon it'll be just calving.
Yeah.
And you'll make that video that's like 10 calves today, and like that will be the.
Everybody will be like, "Can we stop talking about calves? Yeah. Can we do something else?" It's like making a feeding video every day, Yeah. But I guess, each calf that you have, I mean, you want to be uneventful and you just want the calf to fall out and boom, you're done. But there are things that happen that you have to deal with. So that lends a little bit of excitement to it. Whose phone is beeping?
It's yours.
Is it mine?
Mine off.
Oh, my bad. So you want something to happen, but at the same time, you don't want something to happen. So like, what was yesterday's video? I have to do this time thing in my head. Was the sock laundry and asteroids. Like, yeah, if an asteroid could hit the ranch, people would watch that.
Of course.
It would be horrible for us, it wouldn't make enough money on YouTube to fix the damage. I don't think. But even so, like that's what people want to see, and unfortunately, there's a comment on tonight's video that talks about. Scraping the bottom of the barrel for video ideas because in the 30 and 30 you don't have enough stuff happening and you're just making up crap and all this other stuff. And for that, I say, that's the point of the 30 and 30 is it is what's happening on a
Yeah.
daily basis. Like we can go out with somewhat of an idea, but sometimes that gets thrown right out the window. So
Yeah. Thank you, Miriam, so much for the super chat. We really appreciate it. Glad you guys enjoy it. I'm glad Miriam enjoys it.
your phone scared my dog.
Sorry, William.
Rebecca asked what time I feed the cows in the morning. That's been kind of up in the air too.
You're doing like an early morning check.
Right, and depending on what's happening there, I've got, first of all, I've got the calf now in the corral. So even today, even though they're in the corral together, that calf still needs something every day. So like this morning, I had to go take care of that calf. Had to go check the cows this morning, get all done with that. Then it's time to go out and feed the cows. So during calving, the day kind of gets a little bit mixed up.
Yeah.
But
well, and the kids, it's Easter today, and so the kids are home and stuff too. So you'll go out, drive through everybody, come back in, kind of spend some time with the kids.
yeah.
Easter bunny stuff this morning, and then you went and fed and stuff. So it just depends. It also depends on how late you were editing the night before.
Sometimes that makes a difference too. Yeah, the average bedtime for me has been between 1:30 and 2 o'clock for the past 5 days now, 4 days, 5 days,
Whatever.
however many days. So it's been
We're moving through it.
yeah. I remember last year. First of all, I remember having the idea for the 30 and 30, and people thinking that we were crazy. Tim Schmoyer, who's a friend of ours, who's a YouTube guy and a content creator, but he's also like a advisor.
Yeah.
He rolled his eyes, like huge eye roll.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? This is crazy. And
Yeah,
then I said, and then we're going to do a 24-hour live stream at the end of it. And I think he about fell off his chair. And I think it was that point that I realized that, like, oh, wait a minute, I might have bitten off more than I can chew here. And then I started getting emails from people that were like, I'm waiting for you to fail. I want to see you fall on your face
rude.
during this. So that just pissed me off even more. So I was like, now I have to do this. And I think I missed one day during the 30 and 30 last year.
Did you?
I don't know.
I don't think you did.
Did I? No, I don't know. But
Southern Farm and Kitchen, thank you for the super chat. What'd you name the calf?
April.
Please go back and watch the video.
Yeah, we did, and we set up a playlist now that you can go and check out the playlist. It's the 2021 30 and 30 or something playlist. I can't remember what exactly it's called, but it's the newest playlist on the Wyoming Life channel that you can actually check out and get up to date on what's happening, because we even got it like, where's the Gator? Why are you driving the four-wheeler?
We're 4 days in and we're already like, we're stuck. I don't think you missed any days. I think you put out a video every day. A big change this year though too that's leading to like the weird like timing difference is like last year the videos came out at 6 a.m. our time. And
Was it 6 or 7?
I think it was 6.
Okay.
And now, Patty, that's one of the nicer meetings.
That's actually one of the nicer things we hear. Yeah.
Now they're coming out at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which is better for the algorithm, and more people are off work. And
Yeah,
stuff.
more people can watch it, yeah.
But it's also leading to, like, for us, there's this big, long
It's like
delay.
jet lag.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
being
yeah.
jet lagged. Yeah, you just kind of, I don't know what day it is half the time. In fact, even today, at the end of the vlog that I filmed today for tomorrow, I was like, this is number, crap, I forgot. I'm 5 in and I forgot what number it was. And I think I made fun of myself in the last one because I said, at least I'm learning how to count and I can get as high as 4. That's as high as I can get because I get lost after that. But it is. It is. We had a funny thing. A sponsor of ours actually called me on my cell phone and said, "Hey, are you okay?"
No.
And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he said, "I was watching the newest vlog, and you look really tired." And I was like, "Dude, I am 3 days into this crap. I mean, if I look that bad already, like, I mean, come on, man."
Doing great.
Yeah, doing great. I said, "Well, we got a long way to go, so we'll keep on pushing through it." But yeah, it's one of those things. And then of course doing it. We talked to Tim a couple weeks ago, and I said I was doing it again, and he did the same thing. Big old giant eye roll. Like, didn't you learn your lesson the first time? There's probably a reason not very many people do this on YouTube. You don't see a whole lot of you don't see a whole lot of daily vlogs that have are higher end YouTube channels, do you?
Well, you do. I mean, but it's mostly like daily, like lifestyle type content, and then Vlogmas is a really popular thing where
Right.
people will vlog December 1st through Christmas Eve, and that is a thing that YouTube encouraged years ago was for creators to do Vlogmas. And some still do it, but a lot of people do like modified ones now too, where it's like every other day or.
Right. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we're gonna like turn and burn through this. You're gonna be tired by the end of it. You're gonna forget how to count.
I lost friends in the last one.
It's
So
it's the kids last year, you know, it was during COVID, and so it's really, you know, we're a year deep into COVID, and just it's that having the kids in school now is we're super lucky that our kids are in school, but it's also like adding to the somewhat of the difficulty because we still have to like take Lincoln to preschool.
yeah. There's still all that daily life stuff.
Yeah, all that regular stuff that still has to happen. So, yeah.
Let's answer some questions here. That's why we're here. Russ Meredith is being scared of the pigs. Not so much. Pigs are locked. I mean, obviously, I think
she
if I
doesn't
put her
go
in
in
with the
with the
pigs,
pigs.
she might be, but...
I saw a question earlier too asking when we have processing for the pigs. And I know it's in April, but you know, I should probably figure that out. Tomorrow.
Is it really? Are we taking pigs tomorrow?
No.
No.
I'm looking though.
You can't scare me like
Where
that.
is it? Shoot.
Sturgis, I think, is where we're taking them. Are you okay? Going sometime in April. Sometime in April.
What if they are going tomorrow?
You better get yourself a truck. To elaborate, well, when you sell at an auction, I mean, we take the cows, the calves, the steers, the heifers, whatever we're selling to. That's pretty much it. We can't set a price on our own cattle unless we're selling to a private party, and then we can there. So.
Bean is our dog, Cocoa Bean.
Oh yeah. So.
That's our dog. If you've been watching the 30 and 30, she was in second or third video.
Yeah, she
with
was
the
the
calf.
calf, when the calf was in the yard. So.
Oh, we're slow again.
Are we really? Oh, dang it. Did you get your Montana moo muffs in the mail? Oh yeah, we do have them. Where are they?
They're down in the thing.
Yeah, we should. You want me to go grab them?
Well, what did you do to fix it last time?
Nothing.
Hopefully the stream will correct itself again. Mike is gonna go grab those. We did get the Montana moo muffs, and they're cute, so we want to show those to you guys. Everyone, let's just hope the buffering corrects itself, and we'll see what happens. I'm just reading. Yeah, chase the UFO away. It's a gorgeous day. We've had really nice weather, which has been really nice. We've actually gotten a lot done in the last couple days outside. Still slow.
Still slow. There we go. Now it's back. All right. So Montana moo muffs.
Oh, back.
Yeah.
It says perfect.
Montana ear moofs. Sorry.
Ear moofs.
I was thinking moo
Moo
muffs.
muffins.
Moo muffs might be kind of good too if you want to change the name. So
We're gonna go halvesies on that name change, though, right?
it's a funny story. And that may already be like copyrighted or whatever, trademark. So I have to laugh when we got these in the mail and I'm opening up the package.
And we were in town running errands and it was dark.
Yeah, it was dark. So I'm in the. Were you driving?
Yeah, I was driving.
So I'm opening these up, and I'm trying to figure out what they are. And I'm unwrapping, and I'm thinking maybe mittens, like.
I can see you
Like
just like
kids?
I'm like watching you and just like see you're struggling.
Yeah. Well, what did?
Well, in the wrapping it was in two. You were like.
Yeah. What is this?
It's socks.
Somebody sent me socks. Yeah. So I should have brought up the calf head for this, but these are ear muffs, and
It's slow again.
this thing's really ticking me off today.
Yeah, and this goes.
This goes over their nose.
Neck. No, that goes around their. Oh wait. Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about here. I've seen the picture.
Hold up the picture. Yeah, we know we're buffering.
Yeah.
We're gonna power through it.
Are we?
I don't know.
It's kind of annoying the crap out of me. I'm gonna hold up the picture here so you can see it.
It's going to freeze on that.
Yeah,
And that's
it'll
just
be
gonna
stuck there for days. That's all anybody's going to see. This is really just annoying.
What do you want to do?
I don't know.
They're for a calf.
They're for a calf, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
actually, it is a thing that calves get frozen ears. They also freeze their tails, so I'm surprised there's not like a tail extension for this too.
Where
But
does this go? Is that just to help you get it on?
maybe it's got like a loop, maybe so you can hang the calf, or you can hang this up, or hang the calf up. I don't know. Maybe you can attach the
Oh, we're
leash on
back.
there. Maybe you can attach the leash onto that. Lead them around by the nose.
Thank you so much for sending them. The forecast looks great, so I don't know that we're gonna get to use them this year. It looks great minus the lack of snow in the forecast.
Yeah, hopefully, if we do get a chance to try these on, we'll definitely get pictures and put it on Facebook, Instagram, all those good things, because
Yeah, no,
that's really cool. I like the idea. And if you can save some ears, why not? We have a cow that we call Bear, and she has really, really short ears. They froze off, and she has no tail. And she looks like a bear when she looks at you. She has these little tiny teddy bear ears. So these could actually really come in handy for.
Yeah, we need it for tails too, though.
Well, maybe we just get a sock, roll a sock down, because it might be easier just to throw away a sock, because you know that thing's going to be nasty.
You gotta get it to stay on.
Yeah.
Need suspenders.
Suspenders, tail suspenders. Yeah.
Those Bear, like I remember we brought her in the house, but it was one of those when she frostbit her ears, it happened so quickly that one of the days right in the middle of calving, I think we had 2 or 3 calves in the house that morning, 2 I think at that time, and they both lost their ears, and they hadn't been born for very long before you brought them in, and so far the forecast is fine,
okay, yeah.
And we might not have that happening, but yeah, I can see how they'd be helpful.
Yeah.
I think the tricky part would be, getting them on when mom is there. But maybe just have to take calf away.
Well, and who's to say that mom wouldn't try to take these off of her calf too? I mean, if I saw my kid wearing this, I'd be like, "What are you wearing?
doing?
Get that thing off your nose." So.
I think they're great though.
But like, if you got a calf like bottle calves,
Yeah,
I mean,
oh,
why
for
not?
bottle calves,
Yeah,
that'd be
put them
great.
on.
Yeah.
Makes sense. It's kind of like the calf blankets. Like
Yeah.
people send me calf blankets all the time, and they're like, "You need to put," but I'm going to put that on a cow out in the field, a calf out in the field. Now I have to catch that calf to get that thing off, and sometimes that's a little easier said than done. Also, if you follow us on Facebook and Instagram, we did just have a calf born about a little bit less than an hour ago, and it'll be in tomorrow's video. But one of the great things about following us on Instagram and on Facebook is that you do get stuff ahead of time occasionally, and Erin posted pictures, didn't you?
Yeah.
Of the new calf?
Yep, it's on Facebook and Instagram.
So people can check that out as well. I have an anti-buffering beverage on me. There you go.
Thank you, Wendell.
Thank you, Wendell. That's awesome.
I will, thank you.
Have a drink. There you go.
I'll drink my ice water.
We pause for station identification. Speaking of different places to check us out, I do want to show some appreciation to new patrons for the last couple of weeks. Curtis, Maxime Fernland, Cowboy Bill, and John Schreck are the new patrons on patreon.com. You can support our channel there as well. Do you remember Cowboy Bill? I almost thought it was Cowboy Bob. Remember I worked with a guy.
Years.
Oh my God! He wore pink cowboy boots.
He was a character.
Type of guy, that's for sure.
Thank you, Rose.
Branding, I wouldn't mind freeze branding. It's start with, so.
Yeah, there's pros and cons to both.
If we had registered cows.
Cows. Like we're not in an active registered. Oh, we're back to legging. It's okay. And so it'll fix itself as soon as
Pop back up.
Somebody's kid will be like, "Oh my gosh." they're really nice to read. But yeah, it's expensive and has, you know, its drawbacks.
Stop the buffer. I don't think that helps, JB, but thank you very much.
And thank you, Christy, very much.
Thank you for sure. Oh.
We should have just done a live stream from the field.
We thought about it. Having a calf. Erin mentioned, she was like, could we just do it while she's having a calf? And watch it happen, but she spit it out a little bit faster than we could. Yeah. Than we. Nope, I had a vasectomy just from a regular doctor. Didn't do it myself. We'll bring high-speed internet to rural areas, no doubt. We actually have decent internet. I don't know why it is being so horrible. I mean, crazy is what it's doing. Talk about something. I gotta fix something.
What do you want me? You took the chat away.
Oh yeah, I'm just
messing with stuff, and so you took the chat away. So what am I?
Speedtest.com. This portion of today's
It's .net.
.net. Yeah. See, I gave them the wrong. Speedtest. And you can blame it on somebody else, like your internet provider. There, it's actually the upload to the servers that's having the problem.
Maybe it's a YouTube problem.
I think it might be a YouTube problem. How's the Airbnb going along? Very well. In fact, the Airbnb, you can stay there. And also, we're doing Harvest Host again this summer.
Not till Memorial Day, though.
Right. So if you're a Harvest Host member, you can actually stay on the ranch and camp out over there. So, somebody honking as they go by? No. Okay. Elon Musk actually got a hold of us about his internet thing. Sent us a nice little postcard.
Sent everybody a nice little postcard. Oh, you have a rural address? Let me send you this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, it's pretty spendy though. The initial.
Yeah, it's like $500 to get into.
Yeah. Maybe though.
And I don't know if it was any faster upload than what we have. Maybe more reliable upload. Who knows? But yeah, everybody's online after dinner. That could be it. Easy. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. It is nuts, but we are just lagging right along. You know, I talk about in the 30 and 30 that I'm living a day ahead. Well, now in live streams we're living a day behind, so it kind of equals itself out. Like we don't know where we're at and what's happening. But
do you want to see if you can switch to your phone?
I could.
I don't know that you can switch a stream that's already in progress, though.
I don't know.
All right.
I am going to check here though.
The preemie calf is doing good. She does have scours.
Yep.
Mild case of scours, so treating for scours. Oh, we're back.
Oh, we're back. See
See,
every time I go to do this, it like gets threatened. It's like, oh, wait a minute, no.
Yeah, so the calf is being treated for scours, but doing good. I know a lot of comments said, like, have you seen her nurse? Have you seen her suck? And you...
Yep, today, actually. We went over, the kids and I went over, and obviously I know that she was eating just because she's still alive and she's pooping and peeing.
And her temperature's been normal. And...
Yeah, so you know she's eating even if you don't see it. And you can look at mom's bag and see the deflated thing going on and the inflation and deflation, you know, going on. But today... And we walked over there, and there she was. She was just eating away. Whoa!
Excuse me.
Hello.
I saw somebody. Have you given up on the Mead project? No. No, the Mead is still
cooking.
It's not.
It's not.
Just in the tank. We have had, not me personally, because it's not my, I just grew some stuff, but they've had bottling issues. It's not COVID. I should have done that.
Blame it on COVID?
COVID.
Oh. I thought you were going to blame the bottling issues on COVID.
They've had, thank you guys. They had an issue. We had to wait for labels. We had to wait for FDA approval of the labels.
I just broke something.
Oh, you broke the camera.
I broke the camera. There we go. We're back. It fixed the streaming, whatever I did.
Yeah, so now we are still waiting for lids. They ordered more lids 2 months ago. Still waiting for them.
Yep. We talk a lot about colostrum. I talk about it all the time, especially this time of year. People think I'm a little weird. But JB Weld had a good question. Is correct? Yeah.
People have colostrum too.
Right. Yep. I'm surprised people don't like pay extra for that. Dumb thing.
I was going to thank Christy again.
Does anything.
So now they can't see us again now, though.
It's stupid.
We haven't had internet problems like this for a long time.
I know. Okay, we're back. Perfect streaming.
Thank you, Christy Denham, for the super chat. Thank you, JB Weld.
Really, really fast.
It won't. The mead is no longer active. Like, it's not actively fermenting or anything, and it should be stabilized. Just like, eventually it's put in a bottle and it stays relatively stable in a bottle. So I'm not a mead expert though. So, I've heard the mead is fine. So
that is good.
We're good. So as soon as I get some mead, I'll let you know. It's almost time to make our next one.
Is it really? What do you guys do for your next flavor?
Rhubarb tarragon.
Rhubarb tarragon?
Yeah.
Is it like a dinosaur or something?
It's an herb.
An herb. Why do you keep looking at my hat? Is it dirty?
You look tired.
Do I look tired? I only have to edit until 2 o'clock this morning.
You'll be fine. Drink some Red Bull.
We don't have any Red Bull.
You have rock stars.
Okay, rock stars. Yeah. I'll do Red Bull. All right. What else you want to talk about?
I don't know.
This is like, so I imagine the next live stream that we do, which will be in 2 weeks.
I'm going
to just be like punch drunk the whole time. Like it's just gonna be like, la la la. I'm just gonna dance around. We're gonna play some. I don't know what we'll do. Take a nap. I got an hour. I'm just gonna take a nap. Everybody be quiet. Might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, there's only 4 videos out, but
trust me, it takes a while to get into the groove too.
Is that what it is?
I think that's what it is. It takes, okay, so for example, today's video was actually a shorter video, only about 12 minutes long. I ended up, it didn't take me very long to edit it because we wanted to get ready for Easter, so I was trying to power through that, and then
be careful.
I'm watching it, and then so I got done early, right?
Yeah.
Go to bed. Great.
You were still up till like
lay there until 1:30. Like,
that's
you
just
gotta be
your
kidding.
new bedtime now.
That's just crazy. I was just like, you got to be kidding me.
Thank you, Bruce, for the super chat.
Thank you, Bruce.
The Easter Bunny and Tooth Fairy visited our house last night.
What is that? Why are we doubling up on holidays? We did that on
Christmas.
on Christmas too. Yeah.
Grace
Somebody lost it.
Grace both times. She waits until there's another obligation.
Yep. She's like, might as well. I think she has this plan where she wants to like introduce different mythical celebrities together. She wants like the Easter Bunny to meet the Tooth Fairy. She wants everybody to meet the Tooth Fairy. She wants Santa to meet the Tooth Fairy. She was all worried about Santa running into the Tooth Fairy. That was like a big thing. She was really worried about that. So was I, kind of. Because you never know what happens. Let's see here. Have you eaten sheep? Yes.
Lamb.
Lamb, yeah. Let's see. Okay, somebody asked, I think Easy asked about the gator. Where's the gator?
Oh, you explained the other gator situation too, right?
I didn't. I kind of forgot to do it in this video. We talked about doing it for tomorrow, but so the gator, the regular gator that we put the new engine in 2 years ago. Is it 2 years ago?
About that, yeah.
Now the front end is going out on it, and it's not so much something that you can just fix right away. It's actually where suspension arms, I can't remember what exactly, A brackets, whatever the heck they're called, where it actually attaches into the frame is broken.
I just tell people the wheel's going to fall off the frame.
Yeah, the frame is technically broken where that attaches into the frame. So we have to actually take it apart, have somebody that's certified, that's not, I could do it, but would you trust me? Find somebody that actually knows what they're doing to weld it back up, fix it back up, and then...
No one's driving the gator.
Because heaven forbid, we're cruising along at 30 miles an hour and a wheel falls off and
Bad.
it would be bad. It's that there is another brand new Gator that has 4 wheels and working suspension and everything that I'm not allowed to touch.
So my nonprofit that I work for, Edible, and we got a Gator and a tractor. Those are Edible Prairie Project's equipment. They're not to be used for farming and not
for EPP's farming.
EPP's farming. And
right.
so not.
The bad part is we make videos, so like, and there's a webcam, and there's all sorts of stuff. So if somebody wanted to be cranky about it, and they were like, "Hey, Mike took EPP's Gator, which was paid for with a grant from the U.S. Was it government grant?
Yeah, it was CARES money.
Yeah, it was a U.S. government grant that paid for that, and Mike's out checking cows with it." Bad things could happen to EPPs. Yeah. Therefore, I have made a personal choice to only drive it at night when nobody can tell what I'm driving. I'm just kidding. I won't drive it at night.
I don't even drive it that much. I've been driving my old Gator.
You have been. Gilbert's old Gator has came back out. Kenzie wanted to drive it the other day, and we got it out, and she did a little driving lesson in it, and then you stole it.
I like the old crappy Gator.
That one has 0 suspension. It's
already been broken. Like Gilbert put that thing
Gilbert
through the
broke
ringer.
that thing, yeah.
And so I feel like I don't know. The new Gator it's wonderful, and I'm glad that we have. But I still like my old Gator.
Yeah. Brand new. Well, I did talk to the folks at John Deere because, honestly, my hope was that there was just a bushing that was in there that went through the frame, and which is fine. I talked to the folks at John Deere, and they said, "Oh, you know what? There is no bushing there." Things for people that drive their maybe the newer ones do, but ours was actually the first year of that Gator, the 825i. Just never had it in there, and then you go out and you drive it over sagebrush for 15,000. Bad part is, if we do get it fixed, first of all, we have to re-weld that. Problems throughout the steering and throughout the suspension of the front end. Ball joints, and then got to replace the CV joints, and that kind of thing. So we've looked at the prices of new Gators. Unless the newest Gator, first of all, you can't. So they have 2 Gators right now, which is just like a normal Gator, just like ours. No heat. Fancy crap, just like ours. Then they have the and power windows and the massaging seat or whatever else they have. You can find. You cannot find the one that I want that I can not seats, and it's for a golf course or a guy that takes it up into the hills every once in a while. So they run upwards.
A new Gator with HVAC is more like 28,000.
Yeah, once you get.
We're looking at all of our options. We're looking at what it's going to cost to fix and timeline for getting the other one fixed, because the person that we know can't fix it yet. And then we're looking at used. We're looking at new. We have not made a decision yet.
Yeah, so. Something's going to break.
Thank you, Steve, for the super chat. We really appreciate it.
We so I'm stuck with the 4-wheeler.
Yeah.
And it sucks. I honestly believe that in tomorrow's video that comes out, I think I might have complained about it just a little bit too much. I was annoyed. Every time I was like, I've got the tagging gun, right? And I've got a calf being born, and I've got tags, and threaten the thing. And I'm trying to find stuff where to put this on a four-wheeler without losing it. And I've got a camera in this hand.
Yeah.
And I'm just cussing the whole way. If it starts snowing, like, I'm done. I'll just take my pickup out.
No, you're gonna take.
Can I take the Yukon? Can I check cows in the Yukon?
No.
Can I put a slimy?
I think we'll have a gator solution here probably within a week. We'll have at least like made our decision as to what we're going to do.
Yeah, and we have some fans that are, John Deere people, and they may have a hookup or something. Who knows? I mean, we're going to see how it goes and see what happens. But it's
and it's that gator's been a.
If we get a gator, it'll be like the day after the last calves.
It will not.
I do need a calvulance. Remember that?
So yeah, we get this a lot. Why don't you use like a Ford Ranger or like a Jeep or something? And it's all about not this year, but it's usually wet.
Yeah, it's about ground pressure a lot of times. Yeah.
And the gator can drive over the grass and not leave tracks.
Right. As long as you're not driving over the same spot.
Yeah. Where Mike drives
times.
repeatedly, you'll see tracks. And you do have like a loop of how you check cows and stuff. But even that is not wore to the ground. There's no ruts. And so if you had a vehicle, like one year we did use a vehicle a lot, and it was just like we're just tearing up the ground.
I used my pickup one winter for some reason. It might have been before we got the Gator. I can't remember.
I don't know.
But I remember using the F350 at one point, and I would go out. I remember sitting in it. It had heat, which was nice.
Yeah.
So I would sit and watch cows half the night, and it worked.
Yeah.
But
you tear up the ground.
Yeah, for sure. Because as soon as it's a little bit slippery and you go to pull out, you're just tearing up soil.
And you get stuck.
Yeah.
You get stuck a lot, whereas the gator doesn't get stuck very often.
Not very often.
Still gets stuck some, but not very often. So, so that's why we don't use a vehicle. And maybe like a Ford Ranger or something would obviously be lighter than the F350 was, but still a lot heavier than a gator.
Yeah,
so
for sure. All right, let's see here.
Yeah, I mean, you could put a box or something on the four-wheeler, and you may have to.
I think, I had a milk crate on there at one point, just to hold junk. The camera is kind of a pain. Like in the Gator, I just put the camera on the seat. I have to hold it. I have to hold it, and there's nowhere else to put it. So it's, just don't give me. It's great. Well, you're going to check cows when it's snowing. So you said you're good. So totally fine. Might have to get some heat.
Which is good and bad, right? Like,
yeah.
Record high temperatures, no rain. It's cool.
It
was nice.
Not too much.
Yeah, don't. You'll scare it.
Scare it away. But
Matt was messaging us the other day, and he's like, I see there's rain. I'm like, shh.
Yeah. All right. I had mentioned, and you answered the idea of Kenzie having her own YouTube channel when you mentioned the idea is getting other kids watching to grow interest in agriculture. Correct. Yeah.
I don't know that she's ready for it yet.
No, I think she kind of needs a little bit more focus in what she wants to do.
She's only 10.
Yeah. She'd want to, I don't know, make videos and that kind of thing right now. And she does need to kind of get a little bit of focus. So
she's 10. Let's give her a few more years, and I think eventually you'll see Mackenzie on YouTube. As much as like you guys are amazing, and we love this interaction with all of you guys and the people that have watched us over the last 4 years and the opportunities too. And I'm just like not ready to subject our 10-year-old to some of those comments, because those comments will come regardless. Like, we were pretty lucky. We don't have much negativity around our channel. There was a handful of mean comments, but I just like, she's just a child.
Yeah.
She's just.
Though, however, we
And
can keep, and she's going to do stuff. Yeah. In fact, we even talked about her taking over a day of the 30 and 30 where she comes in and it's still have to film it and edit it, but at least.
But even then,
You just talk to Bambi all day. Yeah.
You know, and like you were flying the drone and showing Mackenzie how it works and everything, and so I mean, like, she wants to learn and she wants to do it, but
no reason to push her and no reason to go too fast. So
no,
yeah,
I don't want her to go too fast.
yeah.
This is like, okay, so sidetrack real quick for just a second, like with kids and stuff, like, because we're old and you know, things like with her friends and like just the constant, and then like it's just hard.
Down. Alrighty, guys, we're getting ready to wrap things up. I know we have our hour point. I'm happy with that. Hey, fix this stuff up.
Yeah.
You're supposed to have this. We don't have it. But who knows? Anywhere down the line. The 30 and 30 continues. Of course, we have 25 left to go, 26 left to go, counting tomorrow's, I guess. So I have 25 left to go. We'll have that out for you tomorrow. And then, like I said in today's video, if you have any suggestions, I have a great suggestion where somebody mentioned, you know, like showing the camera equipment and how I film and show a whole lot of that behind the scenes type stuff. In fact, I got one where a guy was like, do you ever show yourself in the mirror when you're filming? And I was like, why? And he's like, I'm trying to figure out what equipment you're using, but I never see it.
Oh, that's like a TikTok
bathroom mirror thing, I guess. I don't know. I was like, because I was like reading the email, I was like, why would I film myself in the mirror? That's a little weird. But no, he was trying to figure out what equipment I was using. He wanted to be able to see it. So kind of an odd thing.
Real quick though, if you guys have purchased your Ranch Roundup tickets, thank you very much. We are almost sold out of VIP. So
yeah, if you are planning on buying VIP tickets, get in there and get them.
VIP is almost gone. So if you are on the fence about VIP, so
I know people are still making travel plans and stuff like that, but tickets are available now on the. Make sure you get ghost tickets, because we are going to have a book group that you can get in on and get all the behind the scenes stuff as well. A ghost ticket last year, now it's called a. You go to the website and check all that out. Sign up for the newsletter while you're there.
thank you guys.
Thank you very much for putting up. Raiders and JB Weld for another